Hey, Divi Nation, thanks for stopping by our documentation section to learn all about Divi's person module. So if you work with a team or collaborator or anybody that you want to feature on your website, the person module is the module that you're going to want to use. So we're going to show you how to add that to your site and how to customize it using Divi's design settings. Check it out.
In this video, I'm going to give an overview of Divi's person module. The person module is really the best way to create a personal profile block on your website because it combines text, imagery, and social media links into a single cohesive module. And so it's a great module to use on your About Me page or a team member page, wherever you want to create a bio of an individual person. As you can see, I have a team page here for a travel website where you can meet the guides here. And I have, for this example here, I have 3 person modules displaying their name here, their position, and a little bit of blur description about who they are and maybe what they do. And at the bottom there, you have some social media links that would link to their own personal profiles. All right, I'm going to go ahead and enable the visual builder so that we can take a closer look at some of the settings here. And the way we're going to do that is I'm going to go ahead and delete this or these 3 person modules here, and we're going to build them together just to show you how quick and easy it is to get them up in no time. All right, so I'm going to use a 3-column row here, and I'm going to put a person module in each of my columns. To do that, I'm going to add a new module here, find the person module. I'm going to go ahead and put in Gabe Scott here. And the position, he's going to be a hiking guide. And this is where you would put the personal profile of your person here. For now, I'm just going to put in just the facebook.com for now. Same thing for Twitter and Google+. All of these would be your own personal URLs for these people. LinkedIn. And then below there, I'm just going to add some mock text here as a description of who they are and a little bit about them. And let's keep on scrolling down here. The image URL, this is where you would put the image of your person. Go ahead and find mine in here. This one is 600 by 800 pixels. You could also add a background to your whole module here. For example, just to give you an idea, if I wanted a dark layout, I would add a black background and maybe change the color of the text there. But I'm going to keep it white for now. Let's go to the Design tab, and you'll see the list of options that would style this person module here. First one is the icon color. This refers to your social media icons down here, right? By default, they are this gray color, and they hover whatever your, the hover color is whatever you have set in the theme customizer. I'm going to go ahead and give it a red. Paste my code in there. And let's continue on. The text color is, I'm going to leave it dark because it's on a light background. I'm going to keep my text orientation by default, which is left. But if I wanted to center it, I could. The header text, this is refers to the title here, which is the name. I'm going to go ahead and change that to 24 pixels here. Make it bold, make it uppercase. And let's go ahead and change the header font to, let's choose Oswald here. Keep the rest of the header settings the same. but you could change the color if you wanted to and the spacing between the letters. Sometimes it looks good to kind of space them out just a little bit. Body text. This refers to the rest of the text here, the position and the content here of the description of the person. I'm going to change the body font here to Roboto. Maybe increase the body font size to 18 pixels. That's probably a little too big. Let's come back down to 16. I like the body color like that, so I'm not going to change it. But if I wanted to, I could add a border to my entire module here. Right now the border color is set to white, but if I wanted to change it maybe to a red or something, and you know, I'd have to probably give it some padding here just so you can see what it would look like with a border. Go ahead and take it out just so you can get an idea of what a border would look like, but I like it the way it is for now, nice and clean. You can change the sizing here, and again the spacing, give it more margin or padding. I'm going to go ahead and give it an animation effect here. Let's go ahead and give it a fade effect, and I'm going to give it an animation starting opacity of 10%. And I'm ready to duplicate my person module so that I can create my other ones in my second and third column. Easiest way to do that is to right click on your module, click copy module, and then right click on the place where you want to paste it and click paste module. And I'm going to do it again into this column here. I could also do the Control C, Control V short keys there. But now that I have them duplicated, or also I could duplicate it, but that would involve it dropping a duplicate person module right underneath, and then I'd have to click and drag it over. So for me, it's easier to just right click, copy, and paste it over. And it will paste in all the design features or options that I've already done. Let's go ahead and edit the second one here. All right, so I'm going to update my name and my position. This is our ocean guide here. Keep my profiles there. And let's go ahead and grab a image here. All right, and save that out. Let's update the third person module. A new name and our position of mountaineer. Let's grab another image. Save it out. One thing that I need to do now that I've duplicated all these and updated them is fine-tune my animation. So right now, if I save this out and open it up in another browser outside of the Visual Builder, you can see that it kind of fades in nicely. But they all do at the same time. But maybe I want to add maybe a delayed animation for these two, so to show maybe some progression there. So I'll go into this module of the second column here and go to my design tab, and for my animation I'm just going to delay it a little bit. I'm going to add 200 milliseconds of a delay, and then for this one under my design tab I'm going to give him an animation delay of 400. And so really what you have here is an animation of a delay of 0, of 200 milliseconds, and of 400 milliseconds. So when the page loads, you'll see just this one will come up slightly earlier than this one, and this one will come up slightly earlier than that one. All right, let's go ahead and save this out, and so we can see our animation effects here. So I'm going to refresh. And so there you go. There's a slight delay in the reveal of each one of these, which adds a nice effect. All right, that's all. That concludes our overview of the person module.